Welcome to News from Down Home, where I talk about my hometown of Princess Anne, Maryland. My family moved there in 1903 from Western Pennsylvania, and I spent my young childhood there before moving away at the age of 13. But I have a lot of roots there, and I still regard it as my hometown. A lot of good times and bad times, as we all have when we're growing up. But I want to talk to you about the Marylander Herald today. That was the paper of record until the 1980s. And we're talking about the March 14th, 1916 edition. Um, in it, it talks about the jurors, Somerset County jurors, that are called to serve at the April term of the Circuit Court. So I want to say some names. I hope if you know any of these people or know their descendants, that you'll let me know in the comments. So last Saturday, Judge H.L.D. Stanford drew the following jurors to serve at the April term of the Circuit Court for Somerset County. From the West Princess Anne District, Clarence W. Phillips, Isaiah M. Rhodes, William P. Todd, Zadok W. Townsend. From St. Peter's, Augustus James Lawson, George W. Noble. From Brinkley's, Samuel J. Adams, William J. A. Connor, Alonza C. Hall, William H. Pusey, Hughes D. White. From the Dublin, Edgar F. Dryden, Oliver T. Payne, William H. Whitehead. From Mount Vernon, John E. Green, D. Moody Horner, Archie Jackson. From Fairmont, Thomas M. Blake, Daniel E. Muir, Frank S. Robertson. From Chrisfield, Joseph E. Colburn, Clarence Crockett, Robert M. Gorsuch, Solomon F. Doherty, Robert F. Hundley, Frank P. Landon, Joseph Polliett, and W. Edwin Riggin. From Lawson's, Charles H. Bedsworth, Stanley F. Connor, William T. Dougherty, Nathaniel B. Dixon. From Tangier, Gustavus J. W. Price. From Smith's Island, Benjamin F. Marsh, Charles W. Marsh. From Dames Quarter, John Vaughn Bosman. From Asbury, Warren E. Owens, Hans L. Sterling, John E. Sterling, Algie S. Sterling of Noah. From Westover, John W. Cord, Millard F. Long. From Deals Island, William T. Kelly, Charles T. Northam, William S. Wilson. From East Princess Anne, Oris J. Carey, Richard Doody, Josiah W. Pollock. So if you know those people or descendants, let me know. I'd like to know anything you know about them. Now, there's an article in here. The Fisher Ship Concert Company was going to appear Friday night on March 31st. And this was the last and most popular attraction to be given by the Lyceum Entertainment Committee. And it's going to be on the auditorium on March 31st. And the company, what it is the Fisher Ship Concert Company is presented to the public in a program that includes violin, mandolin, viola, soprano, contralto, solos, duets. It talks about Miss Fisher Ship is a lyric soprano of great beauty, a voice of great beauty with a range of 3 octaves, while her ability as a reader would alone entitle her to one of the highest places in her profession. Then there's a Miss Carolyn Pomeroy, is a violinist. There was a Miss Myrtle Bloomquist and a Mr. Lloyd. And he's been questioning one of the greatest mandolinists before the public. So I'm going to post a link um, about this Fisher Ship Concert Company from the University of Iowa. They have a picture. So if you want to look at the link, you can see a picture of these folks who appeared in the early 20th century. Were very popular. So we'll stop there, and I'm going to go to a Somerset County historical building. Now, let's talk about the All Saints Church at Monie. Now, that's a historic Episcopal church located at Venton in Somerset County, Maryland. It's a single-story Carpenter Gothic style building with 5 bays across by 1 room deep, built in 1881. It's a well-preserved example of a small rural Carpenter Gothic church taken from the designs of Richard Upjohn. Also on the property is the cemetery with 18th, 19th, and 20th century burial sites and markers, and it was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1990. Now, Richard Upjohn was a British-American architect who immigrated to the United States. He became famous for his Gothic revival churches, and he lived from 1802 to 1878. So, that is news from down home today. I hope that you got something out of this. And if you know any of the people I mentioned, or have ever heard of them, or been to the area, I hope you'll look up some of these homes when you go, some of these buildings, when you go to visit the Eastern Shore. Don't just go to Ocean City. Go to Somerset County. Thank you.